Welcome to KBTE Teacher Education Channel. KBTE Teacher Education ఛానల్లోకి స్వాగతం. మనం ఈ క్లాస్లో ఈ వీడియోలో సోషాలజికల్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, తెలుగులో దీన్ని విద్యా సామాజిక దృక్పథాలు అంటాం. సో ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ నుంచి ఇది బ్యాచులర్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్. దిస్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఈజ్ యూస్ఫుల్ ఫర్ బోత్ తెలంగాణ అండ్ ఆంధ్ర స్టూడెంట్స్. సో ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ నుంచి మనకు సెకండ్ చాప్టర్ సోషల్ ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అనేటువంటి సెకండ్ చాప్టర్ గురించి మనం ఇక్కడ విశ్లేషణాత్మకంగా ఇన్ అనలిటికల్ మేనర్ టుడే వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు లర్న్ ఇన్ దిస్ క్లాస్. సో ఇన్ దిస్ చాప్టర్ ఫస్ట్ సబ్ టాపిక్ ఈజ్ social process. Social process means in society whatever developmental aspects are going to take place. So these developmental aspects are going to take place in a process oriented manner, in a structure oriented manner. So kabatti ee social process తీసుకున్నప్పుడు when you concentrate on the social process subtopic, so there are three areas are there. One is a social process, and the second one is a social interaction, and the third one is forms of social interaction. So in this subtopic, so first one is what? Social process. Social process means society is going to be in a process oriented manner. Social development is going to take place in a process manner. Then how this social process is there, how society is going to develop, how society is going to be structured, everything we are going to study under this topic. Next, second one is social interaction. Social interaction means in society people are going to live together. So when people are going to live together, there is a possibility of interaction between members of the society. So how this interaction is going to take place, how this interaction is very useful for social development of society as an individual and also by concentrating on the society. So everything we are going to discuss in this topic. Next, third one is what? Forms of social interaction. There are different forms, different types of social interactions are going to take place. For example, one is associative process of social interaction, and another one example is disassociative social interaction. So when we are going to discuss about both these areas, associative social interaction, disassociative social interaction. So in associative social interaction, there are three areas are going to be there: cooperation, accommodation, assimilation. So these three areas, cooperation, accommodation, assimilation, are positive areas of social interaction. So cooperation means what? In society, whenever people are going to interact, so there people, by cooperating each and every individual, so they are going to lead their life by giving something to the society, by taking something from the society in a cooperative manner. People are going to live together, people are going to interact each other, so there is a possibility of social development in a positive manner. Next, second one is what? Accommodation. Accommodation is nothing but adjustment, because when you are living in the society, when you want to get acceptance from each and every member of the society, 100% what is compulsory? You need to get acceptance. So for the purpose of getting acceptance of the members of the society, you need to adjust sometimes. You need to give some space to the others, then only you are going to get identity in the society. Otherwise, if you want to live your own life without depending on the society, without giving space to any other member of the society, then you are going to be rejected by the members of the society. So that's why in society, when you want to get each and every member acceptancy, so this adjustment, this accommodation is going to play an important role. Next, third one, assimilation. Assimilation means whatever social experiences that child is going to get in the society, you need to understand each and that every experience, and you need to assimilate that social experiences into you. So then only you can able to lead your life in a happy manner. When you are not going to accept whatever social experiences which are going to get in your environment, it is nothing but you cannot able to adjust, you cannot able to interact with the members of the society, you cannot able to get something from the society, you are not able to get identity in the society also. So for the purpose of existence of any individual on this society is always depends upon assimilation of social experiences, because when you are living on this planet, you are not going to live alone, you are not going to live in a particular place, you are going to move from one place to another place. So when you are going to moving from one place to another place, you are going to get so many experiences. If so many experiences we are going to accept, if you are going to assimilate, if you are going to understand, then automatically you are going to adjust in the society. You can able to understand the society in a positive manner. So these three areas means that cooperation, accommodation, assimilation, three areas are associative social interaction process. Next, second one, disassociative social process interaction. So this disassociative social process interaction is not a positive, it is 100% negative. So in this disassociative process of social interaction, there are competition and conflict. So this competition and conflict is very dangerous to the social development of any individual, because when you are going to do something by competing with others, you cannot able to maintain your life in a peaceful manner, because whenever you are going to do anything, if you are going to concentrate on other person, then automatically you cannot able to complete that work in a process oriented manner, in a productive manner. So as a teacher, if you are developing competition attitude among children, so that competition should be have a limited area. If you are going to use excess of competition, then automatically so that leads to the negative attitude of the child. Next, second one, conflict. Conflict means what? Because when you want to do something, if you are not able to get something, then automatically what will come? Conflict will come. If both useful areas are there, then also out of that both two areas, it is not possible to select which one I have to select, which one I have to reject. If both one are negative, so there also conflict will be there. So which one I should reject, which one I should accept. So this conflict is not able to adjust in the environment. So that's why if you want to lead your life in society, if you want to get adjust in the society, so try to avoid this conflict and also competition, because these two areas are very dangerous to social development of the child. As a teacher, mostly you need to motivate the students not to use these two areas. And the second subtopic is meaning of socialization. So in this topic we are going to discuss about what is a socialization, how social development is going to take place, where actually socialization is going to take place. Everything you are going to study in this second topic, meaning of socialization. Next, process of socialization, how socialization is going to take place in particular society, whether only one process is there or different process areas are there in development of the society. Everything you are going to understand in this subtopic. Next, emergence of self. Emergence of self means understanding yourself and adjusting with environment. So when you want to understand yourself, you need to understand first surrounding environment. Yes sir. So when you are going to understand your surrounding environment, then you are going to understand as a self in easy manner, because when you are going to understand yourself, then only you can able to know how to behave in the society, how to interact with the society, how to communicate with the society, how I should give something to the society, how I should get something from the society. Everything you are going to understand in the by only understanding yourself as a self. Next, resocialization. So when sometime socialization is going to take place in a resocialized manner. For example, in Gaza and also Israel, there is war is going on. So because of this war in Gaza, what is going on? Distraction of the life of the people. That society is also completely distracted. But after the completion of this war, again what is going to take place? Developmental activity is going to take place. People are going to do something for the purpose of their livelihood. Again they are going to start their new life. So this is called as a re-socialization. So on this planet, in this society, both are possible. Socialization is possible, re-socialization is possible. For example, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. So in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, there are because of wars, because of atomic bombs on that particular cities, so the complete destruction of that cities have taken place in 1945. But now, so that cities are developing rapidly because in that particular area re-socialization has taken place. So next, socialization method. So socialization is not going to take place blindly. Whatever socialization is going to take place, so by using a particular methodological process, socialization is going to take place. So here in socialization method a topic, there are different methods are there. Selective exposure is there, modeling is there, identification is there, positive reinforcement is there, negative reinforcement is there, nurturance are there. So these all are the different methods which are going to play an important role in socialization of any society or any individual. And next subtopic is what? Social agencies of education. Some agencies which are going to play an important role in socialization of the society. For example, our home, because family members are there, parents are going to be there, other children are going to be there, all family members are going to play important role in socialization of the child. Next, second, peer group, because when you are living in a particular area, same age students will be there, same classmate students will be there, so by interact with them, so there is a possibility of social development. Next, what is that? School is also going to play an important role in socialization of the child, because in school teachers are going to be there, students are going to be there. By interacting with them, by getting education, by doing so many activities, by participating in cultural and co-curricular activities, so that child is going to socialize it in a positive manner. Next subtopic is what? Culture. So culture is also going to play a major role in socialization of the child. So in this topic, we are going to understand what is the meaning of culture and how that culture is going to play important role in socialization of the child, and what are the definitions which are given by the famous sociologist with respect of the culture, and is there any difference between culture and civilization. Everything we are going to understand in this topic. Not only these areas, we are going to discuss about civilization characteristics. Civilized person means what? When that individual is going to understand this planet, this society, and in favor of the society, if that individual is going to live in this society, then is going to be called as a civilized person. For civilization, there is no need of education. Without education also, one individual can able to transform into civilized person also. So that's why, so this civilization is also going to play an important role in social development. Even whatever cultural aspects which are going to take place not only India, in across the globe, so this culture is going to have different process oriented. So in this topic, in cultural process, in a process of culture, we are going to discuss about cultural lag, we are going to discuss about cultural conflict, we are going to discuss about ambivalence, we are going to discuss about cultural tolerance. Everything we are going to discuss in this topic. And the next subtopic is cultural process and educational implication. Whatever cultural areas are going to be there, these cultural areas are going to be applied in the field of education, and whatever education is there, so that education is also going to be applied in cultural development of the society. So there is an interdependency is there between culture and education. When any individual is going to understand that interdependency between education and culture, then that person can able to lead his life or her life in a socialized manner. And here we need to understand that what is the relation between culture and education, because when government or people are getting education in a particular area, so their 100% that education is going to depend on culture. So that's why first we need to understand the culture, we need to follow that culture. Whatever changes will comes in the culture, we need to accept, but you cannot able to distract that culture. Culture is going to be permanent, but some changes, some modifications are going to be takes place by taking the support of other culture. So that has to be accepted by the each and every member of the society. Then only that person can able to lead his or life in a socialized manner. So this is the second chapter, social process of education. So this is a second chapter of sociological process of education. Thank you.